So, in the previous video, we have seen factorization of polynomials by splitting the middle term. Okay? Now, in this video, we are going to factorize a cubic polynomial. So, before that, we have to see a theorem called as factor theorem. This theorem won't be asked in the exam, but we'll see what is the statement. Okay? So, the statement of this theorem is, if p of x is a polynomial of degree n greater than or equal to 1, okay, and if a is any real number, then x minus a is a factor of p of x if p of a is 0. And the second is p of a, if it is 0, I can say p of a is 0 if x minus a is a factor of p of x. See whether is there anything that you have not understood. See, I have taken an example. Suppose if the given polynomial is x square plus 5x plus 6. Okay. Now we know that zeros of the polynomial. Zeros of the polynomial means what? If p of a is equal to 0, I can say that a is 0 of the given polynomial. Okay. So just I have found what is the value of p of 2. P of 2, how to calculate? Wherever there is x, just substitute the value as 2. So after simplifying, I got the answer as 20. So P of 2 I have got as 0. Okay. Since it is not equal to 0, that means according to the previous theorem, see here, if P of A is 0, then x minus a is a factor. Now here, have I got as P of 2 is not equal to 0 and therefore x minus 2 is not the factor. Okay. Consider the second one. See what is P of minus 2. P of minus 2, that means wherever there is x, substitute it as minus 2. Okay. So you'll get the answer as 0. So have I got P of minus 2 as 0? Yes. That means by factor theorem can I say that x minus, what is that a? Here a is minus 2. So x minus 2 is the factor. That means may I say that x plus 1 is a factor. See how to remember is, suppose if x equal to 1 is 0 of the polynomial, then what is the sign of 1? Positive. So while writing in factor, it will be just opposite. It will be x minus 1. Similarly, if it is x equal to minus 2 is the 0 of the given polynomial, then what will be the factor? Just change the sign of that minus 2. So it will be x plus 2. Okay. Hope this is clear. Okay. So in this case here, x plus 2 will be the factor. Now, we have to factorize a given polynomial. Now this polynomial is a cubic polynomial because the degree of the polynomial is 3. Yes. Now we know that the general equation or general polynomial of a cubic polynomial, it is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Okay. So this is the general equation, general polynomial of your cubic polynomial. Okay. Now in this, here the value of a, if I compare the value of a, it is 1, and value of value of d, the constant, that is minus 120. Now just find what is your a into d. The previous what we did, a into c, if it is a quadratic. Here it is a into d. A into d, what will I get? 1 into minus 120 I'll get as minus 120 itself. So after that, just write down few factors of minus 120. Okay. See, some of the factors of minus 120 are, I have written here plus or minus because now whether 120 minus 120 if I take, is it divisible by 2? Yes. Whether minus 120 is also divisible by minus 2? Yes. That means any number is divisible by, if a number is divisible by a particular integer, that means that number will be divisible by plus or minus that integer. Okay. So factors I have written of minus 120. No need to write all the factors, just some factors. And usually for your for your level, your p of 1 or p of minus 1 or 2 or minus 2. Okay, maximum such values you have to check. No need to check for the rest, because for you the simple questions on this it will be asked. Okay, or if directly one factor will be given and you have to find the next factor. Okay, since cubic, that means you will have the 3 factors. Okay, so what we have to do is, we have been given that factors, we have written that factors plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, plus or minus 4 of what? Of your minus 120. Okay, now from that I have written p of 1. This is nothing but trial and error method. Okay, so just I have found p of 1. If p of 1, here I have got it as what? 0. If p of 1 is 0, that means which will be the factor? Yes, so p of 1 it is. That means 1 is positive. So what should be the factor? X minus 1 will be the factor of p of x. Okay, that means for the cubic polynomials you have 3 zeros. Okay, instead of that I have got there 1 0. Now I have to find how many zeros? 2 zeros are remaining. So how to find that remaining 2 zeros is, just divide the given polynomial by x minus 1 by our long division method. Okay, so here again, if it is not clear your long division method, just clear it off. Okay, doubt should not be there. So the given polynomial I am dividing by x minus 1. Now see whether everything is written in the descending order. Yes, x cube, x square term, then x term and constant term. Okay, so what is our first step? Your first element divide with first element of that x minus 1. So will I get as x square? Yes. So x square I'll be writing it here at the quotient area, and then it will be what? X square into x is x cube. So x cube should be written below your x cube itself. Like term should be added together. Next is x square into minus 1 is minus x square. So that minus x square should be written below minus 23x square. Okay. Next is what? Just change the sign. So after changing the sign, you'll be getting it as that x cube minus x cube will get cancelled. Minus 23x square plus x square minus 23 plus 1. It is what? I'll be getting it as minus 22x square. Then write that one term down. So it will be plus 142x. Okay. Again check now whether x square and x, that is 2, is greater than 1. And hence again I can divide. So minus 22x square divided by x, if I do, will I get it as minus 22x? Yes. So that should be written here. Similarly, multiply it and then write according to the like terms. Okay. So change the sign. You will be getting it as this 2 will get cancelled again. Okay. Before that I did not. Wait. Here I have got it as 120x minus 120. So again, whether can I divide that 120x minus 120 by x minus 1? Yes. Why? Because degree of that 120x minus 120 is what? 1 itself, and it is equal to degree of the divisor, and hence I can divide. So how to divide it? That 120x divided by x I will be getting as plus 120. So that should be written at the top of that quotient. So I'll be getting it as plus 120x minus 120. Then what is the procedure? To just change the sign. So I'll be getting that 120x minus 120x cancelled. So 0, and minus 120 plus 120, it will be 0. See, always you will get here the remainder as 0 because x minus 1 is a factor. 2 is a factor of 6. Therefore, when I divide 6 by 2, you will get the remainder as 0 itself. Okay, so is it clear? So I'll get that remainder as 0. Now, whether you know that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus the remainder. So the same thing we are going to use. So may I write that this dividend is equal to your divisor into quotient plus the remainder. But the remainder is what? It is 0. So no need to write. Okay. Now, this is my one linear factor. This is my what? It is a quadratic, this one quadratic polynomial. So quadratic polynomial, again I have to simplify into product of linear factors, which we have studied in the previous video. Okay, so consider that particular polynomial x square minus 22x plus 120. Okay, so the sum is minus 22 and the product is 120. So which will be the numbers? 12 and 10. 12 into 10 is 120. 12 plus 10 is 22. But here product is given to be positive and sum is given to be negative. So what should be the numbers? It should be minus 10 and minus 20. Okay. So I'll be getting this as the numbers. Now in this question you can check whether that this here coefficient of x square is 1 itself. So instead of doing this directly, if you are writing x minus 1 into, and if you have got the given numbers, then directly you can write that x minus 1 into x minus 12 it will be, and into x minus 10. Okay, no need to do this method and all. But if here it is other than 1 coefficient of x square, then it's compulsory to factorize it separately. Okay, so after simplifying, will I get it as x minus 12 into x minus 10. Okay, so what to do now? This is same as this one, so just substitute the value in this equation. So it will be x minus 1 as it is. Instead of the second bracket, I'll be writing as x minus 12 into x minus 10. Okay, hope this is clear. Okay, so what we have done, first we have found one factor, then we have divided the given polynomial by that factor, then we have written accordingly dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder won't be there since it is perfectly divisible. Okay, I will be seeing the next question. It is x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. So again, whose factors I have to check? I have to check the factors of 5 into 1, that is 5. So which are the factors? Factors of minus 5, because it is minus sign. So can I see that the factors will be plus or minus 1 or plus or minus 5? No other factors of 5. Okay, so first I'll be considering your P of 1. P of 1, after substituting, I have got it as minus 16, but it is not equal to 0. And hence, your x minus 1 is not the factor. Now check for P of minus 1. Now P of minus 1 is nothing but wherever you have x, substitute the value as minus 1. So I have got the answer as 0. So P of minus 1 I have got 0. That means which will be the factor? P of minus 1. So just change the sign of. So will it be x plus 1 is a factor? Okay. Now x plus 1 is a factor. To find the other factor, what to do? That polynomial should be divided by x plus 1. Okay. So again, our usual method, check whether it is in descending order. Now first term divided by first term. So will I get it as x square? So x square should be written it here. X square into x, it is x cube. And x square into 1, it is x square. Change the sign and then perform it again. Always see that after multiplying you write below the like terms. X square terms below x square terms itself. X terms below x terms. Cube terms below cube terms itself. Okay. Now here will I get it as, it will be 3 minus 1, because minus 3x square minus 1x square, it will be minus 4x square. Next term, take it down. So minus 9x. So what is the next step again? This divided by x. I can divide further since that x square, x raised to 2 is greater than that the other one, x raised to 1. 2 is greater than 1. Okay, the power I have to check. So again, I'll be writing it as here, minus 4x, multiply it, write below the like terms, change the sign, and then take your minus 5 down. Okay, so I'll be getting again, I have got here minus 5x minus 5. Again, I can divide that. Why? What is the degree of minus 5x minus 5? It is 1. What is the degree of x plus 1? It is also 1. That means both degrees are the same and hence I can divide it. Okay. So that I'll be getting as minus 5. And after doing the simplification, I got the remainder as 0. So what is the next step? Next step, the dividend is equal to divisor into quotient. So accordingly, I have written it as x plus 1 into x square minus 4x minus 5. Now think of this polynomial, quadratic polynomial. What is the coefficient of x square? It is 1. So directly also I can simplify. Okay. Now what is the sum? Sum is the coefficient of x, that is minus 4, and product is 1 into minus 5, that is minus 5. Okay. So which will be the numbers? The product is minus 5 and the sum is minus 4. That means product minus 5 means one number should be negative. Your sum is minus 4, that means greater number should be negative. So will I get the numbers as minus 5 and 1? Yes. So instead of that, directly I can write the factors as x minus 5 and x plus 1. And our previous factor was x plus 1. Okay. So we have factorized the given polynomial into product of 3 linear polynomials. Clear? Now the last question, factorize 9x cube minus 27x square minus 100x plus 300 if 3x plus 10 is one of the factor. That means already they have given the factor. We should not find the factor. They have given already a factor. And then we have to factorize. Okay. So we have been given 3x plus 10 is the factor. Then what we have to do is, yes, apply the division method. So apply the division method. Again, by using that 9x cube by 3x, you'll be getting as 3x square. Write it, simplify it, make the changes in your sign. So I'll be getting it as minus 57x square minus 100x. Again x square, so 2 is greater than 1, that 3x raised to 1 it is. So 2 is greater than 1 and hence you can again divide it. So I'll be getting it as minus 57x square by 3x, it is nothing but minus 19x. Okay, so simplify it. After simplifying, you'll be getting it as plus 90x plus 300. Again, may I divide that 90x plus 300? Yes. Why? Because degree of that 90x plus 300 is what? It is 1. And what is the degree of the divisor? 3x plus 10, it is also 1. That means both the degrees are same and hence again I can divide. Okay. So after simplifying, I'll get again the remainder as 0 itself. Okay. So again, what the step? Write that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient. Remainder 0, so no need to write. Okay. Now what? One factor is given this. We have to factorize the quadratic polynomial. Now here, what is the coefficient of x square? Coefficient of x square is 3. That means I cannot write direct linear factors. I have to simplify anyhow. Okay. So what is the sum and what is the product? I'll be considering that particular polynomial. So sum is minus 19 and product is what? It is 90. So whether 9 into 10 is 90 and 9 plus 10 is 19? Yes. Again, product is positive but sum is negative. That means both the signs should be negative. And hence, you will be getting the factors as minus 19 and minus 10. So just simplify it. Okay. Now here only x is common. So I'll be taking as x outside. 3x minus 10. Again from here you can take minus 3 outside, change the sign inside. Okay, so we'll be getting it as 3x minus 10 into x minus 3. That is the factorization of that quadratic polynomial. So using this polynomial, you have to write that equation 1. Okay, so that equation 1, you will get this as product of linear polynomials. Is that clear? Okay, so this is in this video we have seen how to factorize a cubic polynomial. Clear?